Hello shoppers. So today I'm going to be putting together this really nice sit and stand desk. So if you want to see me put this together, stick around. But if you want to just skip to the part where it's put together and I'm reviewing it, you can go to this timestamp right here. It did take me a while to unbox it. There were 2 boxes and lots of parts. So I was feeling a little bit nervous at this point, like this was going to take forever. But it ended up not taking that long. I just worked on it in my free time over a weekend. So over 3 days, it took about 40 minutes each day of working on this. And I just put on a show while I put it together. It was actually super relaxing because I could just zone out and listen to my show and just put this together. The instructions were super helpful. And it did say that you need 2 people for some of this, but I was able to do it all myself. My sister did help me with part of this just because she was over and she wanted to help. I did snap one of the wood dowels once, but it was okay because they gave you plenty of extra parts. So I think I had like 4 extra wooden dowels, and then every other screw or bolt came with a few extra as well, just in case you lost them. So a fun fact, I put this on upside down. Thankfully, I can just take these metal bars out, but that's gonna set me back a little bit, because these all need to be flipped to the other side and the other way. This roller needs to be on the bottom, not on the top of this metal. All right, the desk is pretty much done. I only have a few more things to do. So basically all I have left are these little stickers that are gonna go on all the screw holes. So by that, I mean like these big circles that are really ugly. They give you stickers to go over that so that they're not as noticeable. And then of course I need to take off all the number stickers. The instructions were really good. They had numbers on everything. There were a few mistakes that I made, but honestly, they were just user error. And for the most part, I did this all myself. I did have my sister help me a little bit just with the drawers. It did say to use 2 people on a lot of the lifting, but it wasn't that heavy, so I was able to do pretty much all of it myself. My biggest mess up was I put in the drawer slides wrong. So I accidentally put these in backwards, so I had to just switch them to the other sides. And then it kind of messed up the middle drawer when I did that. So the middle drawer was pinching up like that. So I had to readjust them so it moves smoothly now, but it wasn't too hard. I just had to use some different screw holes. But yeah, other than that, it went together super well. Here's a quick look at the instruction manual. Like I said, it's very detailed. Here's everything that came in the package, and then it goes through all the steps. And it's super clear and easy to put together. It did take me a few days just because this was a busy weekend. And so I just worked on this in my free time. So it did take me about 3 days, but I only worked about 40 minutes each of those days. So it didn't take me that long for how big of a project this was. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. Let me go ahead and cut to when my computer's on it. Alrighty, this is what it looks like all put together. I still have to put some artwork on the walls and do some wire management. But I think it looks amazing. I absolutely love this desk. My last desk, I had to put my PC on the tabletop, but now I can put it in this little compartment down here. You could just use it for storage, but I put my actual computer down there. It makes the tabletop so much cleaner. And I will make a separate video going over all of the things that I use to make this setup, like the speaker and the cords and all that. But just for this video, I wanted to show you the desk. I also still have to fill all the drawers and the cabinets and stuff, but there is plenty of storage. My last desk didn't have any drawers or cupboards or anything, and now I have plenty of drawers, lots of storage. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, I still need to do the cord management. Eventually it'll look nicer than this. I can work and sit just like this at the computer, or if I get tired of sitting and I need to stand for a little bit, I can just hit this button right over here. I already have presets, so 1 is my sitting and 2 is my standing. And it only takes a few minutes and then it's already at standing level. So yeah, pretty impressed with this desk. And you can just manually change the height with these arrows as well. But to save a setting, you'll just hold down the number. And then once it blinks, now that's set to the 99. And then I can just hit 1 and it goes right back down to my sitting position. And when it's moving, it's actually really quiet. And then actually back behind this side of the desk, there's a built-in power strip, and you can just turn that off or on. There are a bunch of plugs. There's also 2 USB ports as well. And I'm not even using all of them because there's so many on there. I didn't actually need that many plugs. But yeah, absolutely love that they have that attached. Overall, 10 out of 10, definitely would recommend this desk. It is awesome. It wasn't hard to put together, and I love the way it looks.